ShartimusPrime, ShartimusPrime. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it, taking bad hits, taking bad shits. Subscribe
And all the zombies are.
Hey, what's up, you guys? ShartimusPrime here doing another Marvel Universe review on the Marvel Universe Doctor Strange Astral form variant. Wow, this figure is sick. If you can see it, I mean, it's kind of hard to see. It doesn't really help so much having a black backdrop too. It all kind of just blends itself together. Big thanks to Sean Long for giving me this figure. I was helping him out at his place with his project display, and he hooked me up with this figure, and I just really wanted it, mostly because from talking to Dave Vonner, he was telling me how him and Tony were both working on the paints for this. Like, they were mixing a ton of paints together to get just the right paint for this. And you're probably thinking to yourself, like, wait, what paint? Like, it's just a clear figure, and it's really not. It's hard to pick up on camera, but it has this pearlized kind of solution. You can kind of see it a little bit better like that. If I darken it, you can maybe get a better idea of how cool this is. So you can see right there, it actually reflects a lot of purples. It reflects purples. It makes like a purple kind of color. I don't know how else to say it, but I see yellow and I see purple on this guy. And the sculpt and everything on this is really cool too. There is a regular version of this guy. I'm not really interested in the regular version, even though I think that's really cool too. I just really wanted this neat astral form. But the sculpting on this guy and everything is just badass. It's just really hard to show off because, you know, it kind of just blends together so well. But, you know, having a darker setting on my camera like this seems to help. You can see how he has the silver eyes. He has a silver eye of Agamotto. Very cool. I think this thing whoops the shit out of the Marvel Legends one, honestly. I mean, I do like the Marvel Legends Doctor Strange. I don't really have a problem with it, but this just seems like a better all-around figure. There's the cape. You could pop the head off of this guy too, so I'll just remove the cape like that just because it'll just be easier for me to show it separately. So you can see the sculpted detail right there in the collar area. You can see that the eye is actually kind of, the paint job on the eye is a little off. I could touch that up easily with some silver though. But I really like the sculpting right there. This texture, got some dirt under my thumb. Very neat right there. I think that's pretty cool texture and design. See how the light reflects off of it? I just think that's really, really cool. It's deceptively plain, basically, is what I'm getting at here. Damn it. I gotta clean my nails with the Doctor Strange figure. I like how the torso area looks, and he has his waistband dealy right here. These things. And, you know, the plastic parts that make the joints are pretty well done too, so peg holes right there. He has a stand. It's made out of the same paint. It says Doctor Strange in gold right there, so very, very nice. His articulation is pretty damn sweet too. His head moves up that far, and you can still hold it up that far with the cape on. So there he is with his head tilted all the way back, even with the cape on, so I think that's pretty cool. He has ball jointed shoulders that do get a little hindered by the cape, but, you know, ball jointed shoulder, bicep swivel, single jointed elbow. The wrists move side to side, and he's got the, you know, the wrist articulation moves up and down as well. In both hands he has, you know, his mystic, you know, spell pose, aka the rock on pose, aka the Spidey pose. He has a diaphragm joint up here, and it moves forward and back a little, better back, less, not as well forward, but it does move back and forth. He also has the waist joint, love that. His skirt right here doesn't really hinder the articulation too bad. That's pretty sweet. And it moves out just a little bit, not too much. Moves forward, great. Double jointed knees. He has this this defective little calf joint thing right here. You can see it's just not really in line, right? And I've seen that before in other videos. It looks a little better like that, but it's still just a little off. Same thing with the other side. It's not too terribly bad. And then he has an ankle articulation, moves up and down, and he does have a beautiful little bitty ankle pivot. I want to compare him to some of the other translucent figures. You have Iceman right here. So it's pretty neat how they don't all look exactly the same. Then this Silver Surfer, which I love, this figure is badass. But you can see that they all have, you know, they're all translucent, but at the same time they all have their own color. I just think that's really, really cool. I guess Iceman and Silver Surfer look the most similar, but they're all unique, and he doesn't want to stand. So very cool figure. It's kind of weird. I feel like I'm in the dark doing this review, but you can't, I mean, see when I brighten it like that, he just kind of blends into the background. So very, very cool figure. Definitely recommend it. He's actually, you know, I looked up how much he cost and I didn't realize how expensive he was. So big thanks, Sean, dude. You could have sold this for, gotten a big chunk of money off of this. I didn't know that at the time. I just thought, because I'd seen him before at my comic book store, so I thought, you know, I didn't know that he was really that expensive. But big thanks, man. I had no idea. So really appreciate it. Really love the figure a lot. I hope you guys dig the review, and I will catch you later. Peace.
That's crispy.
Oh, that's Shartimus. He is so awesome. But now what should I do on the internets?
You go to BKBN.net! Here, let me show you, man! Big Kids Big News is #1 source for geek news, reviews, toys, comics, movies, cartoons, video games, and more! Next time you're done watching my videos, where are you going?
BKBN.net.
Where are you going? BKBN.net!
Terribly bad, though. Oh, terribly bad.